Alright guys, so here we've got a little montage of us putting up some Christmas lights at customers' houses. We usually get started by unrolling the lights, plugging them in, making sure they all come on, and then it's time to put them on the house. I generally do the high work, roof work. This last year I got a goat hook that has worked out really well for doing peaks of houses. It allows me to climb up and put up the lights without having to move a giant heavy ladder. I just use my goat hook and go up and down, and it's lightweight so I can move it around while I'm on the roof. There's a couple good examples of me using the goat hook on this roof. Like I said, it just allows for us to use shorter ladders that aren't as heavy or susceptible to being blown around in the wind, which makes putting up the lights a lot easier. Plus, I find that there seems to be half as much climbing going on when I use the goat hook. It is my new toy. I say toy, ladder, that we did not have last year. Time to pick up ladders and on to the next one. Some houses are a lot easier than others. This house here, there is, I'd say, significantly more ladder work because the roof is not nearly as flat. We used to have to lay our 32-foot ladder out across the roof, and it's just heavy when you try to do that. Plus, it's so far over that standing it back up becomes a problem. Then we just kind of tag team the end of the light strands. Time to pack up the ladders and head to the next one. On this house, it's a little more interesting. We've got some under eaves that we put lights on. So where we can, we try to put up as many lights as we can at the same time. Some stuff allows for that. When you have separate strands, you can do that fairly easily, or at least easier. In this one we had a problem last year where a squirrel chewed through the wire up in that corner where Brock is, and we noticed some extra wires that were hanging out, so we fixed that. We got the lights plugged in down lower. While on video it shows that they are blinking, they are not actually blinking. I think that just has to do with the fact that they're LED lights. And then there's a good example of using the goat hook again. It's a lot easier than putting a giant ladder up on the roof. Clean up and on to the next one. Just a picture of how the house looks. This is another fun house because right at that peak, it also had squirrel damage. Well, so we had to repair it. There was a couple of bulbs, I think, that were missing. So some of the lights we were putting up without them being lit. Unfortunately, I had to leave early, so we didn't get to see the fix, but Brock stayed and got that all done and lit up and did the rest of the upper ridge on that house. And that was all from that day. We'll catch you next time.